Have you ever woken up from a vivid dream and thought, what in the world was that about? Why do we dream? Why do we sometimes have beautiful, uplifting dreams while other times we're plagued by nightmares? And why do dreams often feel so real that they linger in our minds long after we've woken up? Today, we're going to explore these fascinating questions and uncover the science and theories behind one of the most enigmatic aspects of being human: dreams. Stick with me because by the end of this, you might just see your dreams in a whole new light. First, let's start with what scientists know about sleep and dreaming. Dreaming typically occurs during a specific phase of sleep called REM, or rapid eye movement sleep. This phase is unique. Your brain activity during REM sleep resembles your waking state more closely than any other phase of sleep. In REM sleep, your eyes dart back and forth behind your closed eyelids, your breathing becomes irregular, and your body becomes temporarily paralyzed, which may sound alarming but is actually your brain stopping you from acting out your dreams. Fascinating, isn't it? While the majority of dreaming happens during REM sleep, it's worth noting that some dreams can occur during non-REM sleep phases as well. However, these tend to be less vivid and more abstract compared to REM dreams. Fun fact: researchers estimate that the average person has close to 4 to 6 dreams per night. That's up to 2,000 dreams per year. But we only rarely remember them. Why? That's because during REM sleep, the centers of the brain responsible for memory are less active. It's as if your brain is deliberately letting go of most dreams to make room for other memories and processes during the day. Now, the big question: why do we dream in the first place? Well, believe it or not, we're still trying to figure that out. Dreams are one of neuroscience's biggest mysteries, and there are several competing theories. One of the most well-known theories is Sigmund Freud's. Freud believed that dreams were the royal road to the unconscious, a cryptic language through which our deepest desires and fears are communicated. To Freud, dreams were a way for the mind to fulfill wishes or work through conflicts that we might not even be aware of. So, if you've ever had a weird dream that left you pondering its meaning, Freud would probably tell you it's your subconscious trying to tell you something. But wait, it doesn't end there. There's another theory called the activation synthesis theory, which was introduced by researchers J. Allen Hobson and Robert McCarley in the 1970s. According to this theory, dreams are essentially random. The brainstem sends signals to the cerebral cortex during REM sleep, and your brain does its best to make sense of those signals by creating a narrative, a dream. In this case, dreams aren't a window to your subconscious, but rather your brain's best attempt at storytelling. Another fascinating theory is the threat simulation theory, proposed by Antti Revonsuo. Ever wondered why so many people dream about being chased, falling, or other high-stress scenarios? This theory suggests that dreams are an ancient survival mechanism. In our evolutionary past, dreaming about threatening situations was like a mental training ground. It allowed our ancestors to rehearse how to respond to dangers like predators or attacks. So, the next time you wake up in a cold sweat from a nightmare, consider that maybe your brain was just teaching you how to survive. Dreams may also play a crucial role in emotional regulation. Think about the last time you had a really stressful day and then had a strange or emotional dream that night. Some researchers believe dreams help us process and regulate emotions. During dreaming, particularly in REM sleep, your brain works on integrating the experiences of the day. It may replay emotionally significant events to make sense of them. That's why you might dream about an argument you had or an exciting moment with some unrealistic twists added in for good measure. And here's an intriguing thought. Dreams could also be a playground for creativity. Ever hear the phrase, "sleep on it"? Some of the greatest creative breakthroughs in history were inspired by dreams. Salvador Dalí, the surrealist artist, actually tried to induce dreams to spark his creativity. Paul McCartney allegedly came up with the melody for "Yesterday" after hearing it in a dream. Even Albert Einstein is said to have dreamed about his theory of relativity. So next time you're stuck on a problem or project, just let your dreams take over. Who knows what you'll discover? But not all dreams are pleasant or beneficial. That brings us to nightmares. Why do we have bad dreams? Nightmares may serve a similar purpose to regular dreams, processing emotions, rehearsing for threats, but they can also indicate stress, trauma, or even certain sleep disorders. For instance, PTSD is often associated with recurring nightmares that can disrupt sleep and exacerbate anxiety. In such cases, professional help may be important to break the cycle. Did you know there's also a sleep phenomenon called lucid dreaming? This is when you become aware that you're dreaming while you're still in the dream. Some people are even able to control their dreams to an extent. For example, instead of running away from a monster, a lucid dreamer might decide to confront it or even turn it into a funny situation. Lucid dreaming is like having a joystick for your unconscious mind. Incredible, right? Although lucid dreaming sounds exciting, it takes practice and isn't accessible to everyone. Now let's touch on a less known but equally mind-blowing topic: shared or recurring dreams. Have you ever had a dream someone else has experienced or had the same dream multiple times? Some research suggests that shared or recurring dreams might occur because of universal human experiences or archetypes. For example, dreams of falling or public embarrassment might be common because they relate to universal fears in our psyche. Shared dreams in families or close social groups remain largely anecdotal, but raise intriguing questions about interconnectedness. And have you ever noticed that your dreams tend to reflect your waking life? Psychologists refer to this as the continuity hypothesis. Essentially, the things you experience, think about, and feel during the day tend to show up in your dreams in one way or another. This is why, if you're studying for an exam, you might dream about it. Or why, if you're in love, you might find that person magically appearing in dreamland as a prominent character. So, what can you do with all this information? For one, keeping a dream journal can be a fascinating way to tune into your subconscious mind. Writing down your dreams first thing in the morning can help you remember them better and even start spotting patterns or recurring themes. Plus, revisiting your dream journal can sometimes reveal insights about your waking life that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise. If you want to dive deeper into dream analysis, approach it with a balance of curiosity and skepticism. While some believe dream interpretation can offer profound insights, others caution that much of it is subjective. After all, the meaning of a dream about flying might be completely different for someone who loves heights versus someone who fears them. Let's not forget, dreams might always remain, to some extent, a mystery. That doesn't mean we shouldn't explore them. It simply reminds us that the human mind continues to be one of the most complex, astonishing frontiers left to understand. Every time you close your eyes and drift off, you're diving into a universe uniquely your own. So the next time you wake up after a strange or vivid dream, don't just brush it off. Instead, take a moment to think about what your brain might be telling you or processing. Dreams are like little postcards from your subconscious, a glimpse into a world of infinite creativity, emotion, and complexity. And who knows? Your next great idea, or your next big personal breakthrough, might just come from one of those dream postcards. Sweet dreams, everyone.